So I got 2 pieces of 1/2-inch pipe. I'm going to use those as part of the handlebars. It'll go from there, curve, and then at some point here it'll get meshed into this somehow. Whether I take it off this and just use these, or how that'll work, I'm not sure. But that's what I'm going to be working on now. Okay, so I got those cut to the right length, drilled and bolted on. By themselves they're flimsy, so I'm glad I did with 2 bars. I got the rest of the handle off this, and it'll mount on there somehow like that. And that'll be my steering wheel. There'll probably be some more supports on this because it'll bend the back plate here otherwise. Well, just finished welding it. It's still smoking a bit. But what I did is I drilled holes in the handle, put some dowel rod in it, welded the dowel rod into the pipes, and then welded those onto the dowel rod. Nice and stiff. So I think that'll work pretty good. I might add another support right in here if I get ambitious, but I don't think so because that looks pretty sleek. Well, after trying for about an hour here to get it to drive right, After trying about an hour to get it to drive right, I've had issues with, since it's belt driven, the belt wants to pull it and steer it off course. Since the drive pulleys aren't centered in it, and either way it still make it stiff. So it made it way too stiff to steer it when I was using both. So sadly I'm going to have to make it just 2-wheel drive, but it will look like a 4-wheel drive. Because just using the belts and the disc drive on the one end won't work without lots of consequences and hard to steer, even with a chain down pulley sprocket setup. This is going to be pretty much the end of making a 4-wheel drive. I will finish it though, just to make it nice, because it's still kind of unique. Well, I suppose to make it drive easier, I could somehow make it so none of the drives work. It's just a shaft with the differential. But I'm just going to take off the disc drive, and I'll leave that just so it looks good on top. That's what I'm going to try. So, it's the next day. I already did all the stuff I've said I was going to do with this rear end. I am going to remove part of this gas tank bracket now, because I keep forgetting to. I added another pedal mount here. I don't remember if I recorded adding that one, but I added both. So now there's one for tall people and one for short people, because I don't plan to own this thing very long after I finish it. And that'll make it so it's a little more versatile. This one fits me way better than that one because I'm not very tall. I'm 5'11". I noticed that my welds broke because I didn't do a very good job on them. But I'll take those off, grind them, and then re-weld them. Other than that, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing now. So, for except paint and a few minor things I'm going to change, I think I'm done for this for a while. I'm a little frustrated with the second tranny, which is, I already explained that it didn't work. So I might clean it up and paint it a bit before that point, and I'll try and record some of it. That's all I'm going to do with that for a while.